Hello, my name is Kiwan Amy, Chief Motivational Officer and founder of Amy Motivation LLC. My question to you today is, how can we motivate you? If you're wanting to be motivated, inspired, uplifted, well, you've come to the right place. Whether you're a business, an organization, a sports team, or military organization, or veteran organization, we're here for you. So, head on over to the website to book us today at www.amymotivation.com. That website again is www.ameymotivation.com. See you later.
Hello everybody, happy Wednesday to you all. Hola to all of my new and returning guests, viewers, watchers, whatever you decide to call yourself. Hello, what's up? Welcome to this week's episode of Moments with ARUJ. As some of you know, and to those of you that do not know, my name is Anthony Gardner Jr., your host for this evening, and I count it such an honor and privilege to be with you all on today. I would like to sincerely thank each and every person who have been praying for me in such a time as this. I know that it's been a while since Moments with ARUJ has been on the air or on Facebook Live, but your prayers and support are greatly appreciated. In the time and months that have passed without me doing the show, the Lord has been doing some work on me. I know I'm not the only one that the Lord has been working on. We all need some work done on us. There is not one person that is perfect. We all need work done on us, whether it may be in our spiritual life, our health, any area, but we need God to work on us. God has been showing me things, showing me the real side of people, and I'm not talking about the side that they want you to see, or when they want to put on a front, but I am talking about the real side, the ugly side, the side that they don't want you to see. the side where they show you how they really feel about you. See, people don't do this. They don't do that often. They want to show you the fake side and keep the real side in the closet or to their real posse. Y'all know I'm talking right. Now, how many of you know that that God sees all and He has been revealing it to me? Somebody say it's time for a change. It's time for a change. And that is this week's moment of the week. Times I felt like I was the only one doing wrong, but it was the other individuals. Granted, I know I'm not always right. Neither are you. And if that is the case, then we need to be the ones nailed on the cross, not Jesus. And sometimes it's hard to be put at fault. But there are some people that just think and forget where they come from. These individuals, family, cousins, that you continuously give your all to. I said give your all to. When you don't even have enough to take care of what you need to take care of, but you give it to them anyway. And when they get where they're going, and when God really blesses them and answers their prayers, they forget who you are. Who's this? Who are you? I don't know you. I know I'm not talking wrong. I'm pretty sure that I'm not the only one that this has happened to. They put you on the low part of their priority list. Recently, this has happened to me. It made me feel as if this person is in the wrong. So after continuously asking and trying to interact with this family member and still receiving the same response, I had to have a little talk with myself. I had to have a little talk with Anthony. I surely did. I know I'm not the only one that has had these moments where you talk to yourself in the corner, maybe over there in the recliner, in your bedroom, the bathroom, and I do this right often. And my mom will be saying, "Who are you talking to?" I say, "I'm talking to myself." And there ain't nothing wrong with that. So I had to have one of those moments. I told myself, it is time for a change. I can no longer communicate and associate myself with this individual. I'm sure in your life you have had the same type of moments with individuals in your life, whether it may be family, cousins, co-workers, even your enemies. And as hard as it is to wing and try to distance yourself from people, especially family, because that seems to be the majority of people ratio that we are around sometimes. It is a great benefit for you to be delivered from such people. And we need deliverance. Some people think that being delivered from people is bad, but no, I take God's message and His word and I go with it. I may say, well, God, why did you remove them? What did I do? It's not always what did I do, but what did they do or what they have done wrong. Somebody say it's time for a change. My health is going in circles. Devil tried to take me out 2 times this year. I said the devil tried to take me out 2 times this year. I came close to death 2 times this year. 5 months apart. But God still kept me here. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future." Knowing that scripture and having it in my spirit, that lets me know that God is not finished with Anthony Ray Gardner Jr. yet. I said he's not finished with me yet. I do not care about any attack that the devil that tries to come my way or not my dwelling. It just won't work. I said it just won't work. Realizing these life lessons with these 2 times of coming close to death, I realized I had to come within myself. I had to make a decision to make a change. Even the strongest of people get tired in enduring the race that God has given them. But we do not give up. For the race is given to not to the swift or what, but to those who endure it forever. I'm not going to sit up here and try to lie to you all. Times get hard for me. Doctor's appointment after doctor's appointment. Diagnosis after diagnosis. Things such as sickness come and try to bring depression, anxiety, and try to keep me down. And sometimes I fall right in the hole that the devil tries to put me in. But then I have to wake myself up because I realize that the plot that the devil is trying to set up for me is not going to work. I had to wake up. Facebook. Things like this get hard. They're hard. I tell you, they're hard. But I had to tell myself, it's time for a change. Disclaimer, no, change is not change until you are willing to change. Let me say that again for the ones that may be just getting on. Change is not change until you are willing to change. I have always kept this saying or note of wisdom. You can take the horse to the water, but you can't make him drink it. How many has heard that before? Y'all talk back to me today. With that being said, if I wanted to prove doctors wrong and be of good help as the Lord has already promised me, and He already has given me the desires of my heart. And one of the desires of my heart is for me to be completely healed. Not to have to keep going through change after situation after situation. The devil's trying, in this season right now, to take my voice. He's trying to mess with my vocal cords. But he's a liar. And Jesus is still Messiah. If I want to change and to be able to get what God had desired for me to have, I have to change my eating habits. Now, I'm going to talk about me. I don't know about you, but I'm going to talk about me, about how I can change. If I want to change, I'm going to have to change my diet. Because I like to eat. As some of you already know, my family especially know, I like to eat. Check out my Snapchat, my Facebook story, my Instagram story. And sometimes I like to send pictures. I love to eat. But if I want to be able to have change, and I change my diet, my eating habits, because I like to eat at night. I know I'm not the only one when everybody's asleep, raiding the refrigerator. And most importantly, my exercise habits. I never realized this until I was discussing some things and having a conversation with my aunt. But Anthony Ringhartner Jr., I'm talking about me, eats out almost, if not every day. It at times seemed like a normal routine. Never would I eat dinner, seldomly would I eat dinner, I take that back. Seldomly would I eat dinner that was prepared here at the house, and I definitely didn't like to cook. I know I'm not the only one. Except for some ramen noodles, and then I would maybe cook broccoli for a time at a time. I realized I could not tolerate this any longer. I realized if I wanted to get things under control, I had to cut out my favorite app. I had to cut out all this DoorDash foolishness. Come on. I know I'm not the only one guilty in this area. DoorDash is and can be very addicting. These apps, since the pandemic, has made everybody majority of people around the world lazy. Because if you continue to use it consistently on a regular basis, you get used to it. Your mind it processes in your brain. Well, I need to go to the grocery store. Wait, there's DoorDash, there's Instacart. Let me see if I can get it delivered. I know I'm not lying. So, I had to make a change, and it was hard, and it's still hard, yet still of today. But realizing that the Empire State Building was not built overnight. The Statue of Liberty was not built overnight. The London Gate Bridge was not built overnight. God did not create the earth overnight. 6 days, and he rested on the 7th. So I had to make a pact that from this point on, I would not be using DoorDash as I so willingly was doing. It's time for a change. Relationships with people who I am currently connected with. Even the ones that are connected to me but are really snakes in the grass. Come on, I know some of you are connected to people that are really don't have your best interest at heart. And then when you turn your back or not in their presence, you are the main topic of their discussion. Well, he did that last night. Did you hear what they did that? Come on. If I wanted God to make a move for me, then I must say, it's time for a change. And I must say, hasta la vista to these people that mean me no good. Everybody that's skinny grins in my face that I think are praying for me, I think have my best interest at heart. They really don't. It's time for a change. Elevation without deliverance is irrelevant. Because if we want for God to elevate us, We can't allow ourselves to continue to be around the same people as we grow in the things of God. People go around thinking that I am just as dumb and illiterate as two left shoes or a donkey. But let me tell you something. But what they don't know is that God continues to grant me knowledge daily. The Bible tells us that He renews our minds daily. His mercies are new every morning. I said it's time for a change. It's time for a change. Now, there are people out there, in wherever they are, that have done you wrong and think that you don't know about their actions. But let me tell you something. God is getting ready to reveal it, and He's going to take care of them. Don't you try and fight back, because vengeance is mine, said the Lord. You shall repay. And there's no greater revenge that you can ever offer than our Father God can't do. He's a miracle worker, promise keeper. He doesn't play about His children. But I'm here to tell you, like I said, that what's done in the dark will come to light. Over the last year or two, I have come to the realization that the true colors of family, friends, and even the ones that we're close connected to are revealed from a small, even a big misunderstanding. God would not have His people to be of ignorance. He gave us all 5 senses, but it is up to us at the end of the day to use it. Mama can't make you use it. Daddy can't make you use it. Granny and Grandma, Granny and Grandpa can't make you use it. Nobody can force you or make you do anything that you don't want to do. At the end of the day, the final decision is yours. In the process of making up my mind that it was time for a change, as much as I did not want to, I had to change my phone number. I made a decision. This is it. No longer am I going to tolerate things that I've tolerated and put up with this person or that person. So I changed my number. I cut off people. And sometimes when you're going through in life, you don't need to be connected to Lolly Dolly and everybody. Because like I said, everybody does not have your best intentions at heart. Some people just come in your life to be nosy. And some people just come to see what you got. And when you don't have it, they go run their mouth and try to go gossip. I said, it's time out for that. And in the process, I had to go to my contacts list and delete whomever met my list or qualifications of being deleted. I got tired of chasing family members and friends and people whom I have been there for countless times when they needed me or wanted my assistance. But when it came to the shoe on the other foot, me needing them or them making time for me, it was always an excuse. Or they had a problem or they couldn't do it. So I said, not another name. Snip. It's time out for the foolishness. It's truly time out for the foolishness. If I want God to heal me, set me free, deliver me from anything and everything that I have asked Him to do, I've got to make a change. If you want deliverance, if you want that new job, that new promotion, the new house, the new car, you have got to make a change. So, are you going to do that today? But it's up to you, because God is upholding his part. But sometimes God is up here and we're down here, when it needs to be one accord and agreement. The Bible says that where 2 or 3 are gathered in his name, he is in the midst. But you can't be down here and have God doing his part, and you're not. We sometimes put these same people on the top of our priority list, thinking that they will do the same for us, but in all reality, it is not what it seems. You are not even, sometimes you're on you're the low part of the priority list, and sometimes they're not even giving a hill of beans about you, or what you're doing, or how you're doing. So, it's time for a change. Irrelevant conversations from these same people. People that I have let back in my life, when I really should have let them go and been done with them from the get-go, and not allowed them a second chance. But I did anyway. Say it's time for a change. I can no longer afford to do this. Same thing. If I want God to heal me, bless me, deliver me in all parts of my life that I need his protection and assistance with, you have to make up in your mind the same thing. It's time for a change, Facebook. It's time for a change. I hope that what I've said to you all has been of a much of encouragement to you. I pray that you got something out of it. It is going to be my goal to continue to release moments with ARGJ. Even in times when I'm not here, I ask for your prayers. Doesn't always mean that I'm not feeling well or I'm down. It could be that I'm busy or my plate is full. But know that I'm praying for you, and I would hope and pray that you would do the same for me. You all, I am so excited to announce that in senior year for me, to those of you that know I'm counting down, I ain't got that long to go, about 4 months, and I'll be walking across the stage at East Carolina University, getting my bachelor's degree, changing lives, making a difference in the lives of students. When doctors said no, God said yes. Take care. I love you to life. May heaven smile upon you, and God bless.